Here we are at the Florida 2023 RV Supershow, and here we have a Thor Motorcoach Tuscany 45BF. And we'll just do a very quick overview of this coach. It's got one long slide out on this side. It's got a little storage bay here. A little storage bay here. We'll put on my light here. Give us some illumination here. There we go. Anyway, we have this thing that has a slide out tray. It's got a power slide out tray. So that's cool. I have a power slide out tray there. And I'm willing to bet this one does too. That's really cool to have. Look at that. It's a nice size one right there. And here's another big, huge bay here. Wow, look at that. Here's your water tank right here. Here's your electric bay and your def tank. And here's your coach batteries. Looks like they've updated the rear tap here a little bit. It's a side radiator model. Okay, so let's go inside and see what's going on there. All right, coming inside the 45BF.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting, Ben. It's got a really nice cockpit area, very well rounded, nice big screens.
You know, this is a giant 15-inch
Isn't that nice?
touchpad built-in monitor here. It's awesome.
Yeah. I only see one problem with this cockpit.
What's that?
Well, you know, we got 3 cats, and there's just not enough room on that dashboard for boxes when we stop with them.
Well, there is.
There it was. The screen was hiding it. Well, silly me, folks. Okay, my approval, Thor.
Well, basically, we can open up the sunshade here.
There we go. I missed that entirely. I should have known. I should have known. See, folks, nobody's perfect. I'm close, but
it's not exactly. It's tilted a little bit, so that would be what we'd have to have some sort of compensation
in the vents
to keep the cats from sliding around.
Anyway, this is interesting. This is a 4-sectional couch, and at first I thought at least the ends would recline, but they don't. Interesting enough, they made storage. There's a little clip here to lock it for when you're traveling, but they actually made a little storage area here. Whoops. Let's see if I can get this open. I had it open a minute ago. There we go. Some of the stuff is a little stiff.
That is like a really big storage.
Good for your blankets, pillows, and stuff when you're traveling.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, some laptops would be good down there. You can put all kinds of things down there. But there's one on each end, and they have the lock so you can lock it. But there's no recliner, even though it's right across from the TV set. And I like my recliners, folks. They do have a really nice kitchen area. They have the farmhouse style sink, sink.
That's a one big sink.
Yep. There you go.
Wow. Okay.
They've got, I'll give you a size of the idea of the cabinet. So you got plenty of space for your dishes, glasses, etc. Microwave, like normal. They do have a dishwasher in this one, folks. And you hear the little ding ding.
Yeah, that's probably, you know, when you hit the surface, you're turning it on.
And obviously plenty of storage area underneath here. Yes, this has a pull out there. You can put your trash can and other stuff in, detergents, whatever. Refrigerator is locked up, so we're not going to mess with it. They probably haven't undone it, but we're not going to mess with anything. Over here is the pantry area. Now this one I like much better because it does have the pull out, and you can get to the back of it and reach for things.
It has a lock too.
It has a lock, so it won't come out and travel.
Come out when you travel, yeah.
Yeah.
And the bottom is the same way, I imagine.
Absolutely. Same thing. Then the B2 model has the bunk beds. Now, if you don't need a bunk bed for kids, some people turn this area into workstation. Some people use it to put their kennels for their dogs, play area for their cats.
Okay, it's interesting. Instead of TVs, they have tablet holders.
Right, so they can bring their own. So maybe that's a cost-cutting thing, or maybe they haven't put them in yet since it's a show model.
Definitely what they're doing now is they're doing tablets as holders rather than having monitors. Since the kids don't really use them, they can take the tablets out if they want to watch a movie and mount it down there. And what's it? They have telescoping ladders for the bumps here.
Yeah. So let us know if you wouldn't use the bunk beds as bunk beds, what would you do with this extra space? Across from it, we have we got a full bath.
Full bath here. Oh, it might be too. So they probably have 2 full baths.
They do have 2 full baths in this model.
Yes.
This one don't have a seat, but it has a nice shower. And over here, it's got the 2 cabinets. So you can do that. And you got some storage space underneath.
Okay.
I like this tiling, very pretty.
It's interesting, good aerodynamic position of the toilet there.
Yeah. So coming into the master bedroom, again, we got the normal cabinets above the bed, the tilt-a-bed.
Yeah, it's very interesting. These are actually very colorful, despite being black and white. But you see here, there's the whole thing that extends all the way back there.
Now, as a side note, you'll have to stay tuned for a future video. We got here to the show, and our tilt-a-bed went down. It will not go back up, which means we can't close the slide. And so we're at the show. We're going to have to try to get that fixed and take it apart, but keep an eye out for that upcoming video. In the meantime, over here is the washer and dryer in the Thor. Normally, you would expect this to be a wardrobe area. And right next to it is the TV. And you can use this as a wardrobe area. There is a bar. And there's also a pull-out here where you can fold up clothes and different things down here.
So the TV swings out. Is there storage behind the TV set?
To be honest, I haven't looked. Let me see if I can figure that out. They're all so different. Up, okay, see, I think sideways up. There you go, little safe back there. And
yeah, okay.
And next to that, you have an actual wardrobe with some removable shelves and a couple drawers.
Let's look at one of those drawers just for example.
Sure. There you go. Nice long one.
Okay, wow.
And then we have our second full bath. So this is a 2-bath model. When you first enter, it does have a nice, you can use it for a wardrobe again, but it's a linen closet basically. We have our shower. Let's do the shower test. Ben, why don't you do the shower test? Again, Ben's 6'6", and so we can see how big this shower is. There's the skylight up there.
Well, I'd say it could be a little bigger. I mean, right now, I feel like I'm, in my normal standing position, I feel like I'm half in, half out. We had a problem with a mirror model like that. It was just seemed like it should have been a little bit bigger. So I think, as nice as the shower is, the skylight could be bigger.
Yeah, but if you're 6'2", it's probably just fine. You know, yeah. 6'6", yeah, you may have to duck for everything in your life.
Well, I think, yeah, it's just for the tall guys, basically, it looks like it could be a little bigger, but that's just a heads up.
I love the vanity. I love the vanity. Nice molded sinks, 2 of them, plus 3 medicine cabinets, and they're pretty deep. They're not just the little short ones, so you got plenty of space here. You know, it's cool. Amazing, yeah. And you got some drawers down here, as well as your cabinets. And obviously, there's your toilet, or your head, or whatever else you like to call it.
Electric flush. There should be note, there is a bit of a step up into the bathroom.
There is one other thing I wanted to give Thor's a thumb up for. A lot of times we just see one towel rack. Look at here, folks. Here's a towel rack. Here's a towel rack. Over here's a towel rack. And here's another thing you hang your robe or another towel from. Love it, Thor. That was a good one.
All right. So what do we want people to remember?
What do we want them to remember?
To always
start your journeys.
Open the door to adventure.
And start your journeys with the RV Keys.
Have a great day.
There's a good blooper, folks.